toward the sunshine and your shadow will fall behind you. A very good morning to everyone. Today, I, Gurjeet Kaur,
and I, Indu,
would like to welcome you all on behalf of the entire Apex family. A great leader motivates his followers to face challenges and work in a team. 25th January is an important date for all Apexians, as this day we observe as the Founders' Day to celebrate the birth anniversary of our founder principal Mr. A.M. Jonathan.
परम पूजनीय स्वर्गीय श्री A.M. जॉनसन सर के मार्गदर्शन में एपेक्स पब्लिक स्कूल ने सफलता की नई बुलंदियों को छुआ और अनेक उपलब्धियां हासिल की। उनके इसी अतुलनीय प्रयास के लिए हम सदा उनके आभारी हैं और हमेशा रहेंगे।
Now we welcome our CEO Dr. Jeff Jonathan, Principal Dr. Derek Richard Brandish, and Honorable Member of School Management to pay tribute to our source of inspiration, our founder principal Mr. A.M. Jonathan.
पुष्प अर्पित करने के लिए आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। एक अच्छे भाषण की हमारे जीवन में बहुत उपयोगिता है। एक सकुशल वक्ता ही अपनी वाणी द्वारा श्रोताओं का ध्यान अपनी ओर आकर्षित करने में सफलता हासिल कर पाता है।
Now I call upon Shraddha of class 12 to deliver a speech to throw light on the life of our founder principal.
Good morning and welcome to the beautiful occasion of our Founders' Day. 25th January is a very important day in the annals of Apex Public School. The day marks the birth anniversary of our founder principal, late Mr. A.M. Jonathan. It is a day to revisit and connect ourselves with the legend and visionary who laid the foundation of Apex Public School on July 29, 1985, using his wisdom, knowledge and experience. He was the main architect behind all the educational, cultural and sports activities of this reputed institution. He combined in himself the brilliant military traditions of his revered father and the dedicated teaching tradition of his loving mother. He was blessed with an academically oriented and talented wife who still continues to be our source of inspiration and strength. With his distinguished academic background, the founder principal had 20 years' experience as a teacher. He served in various reputed institutions, namely St. Joseph's College, Allahabad, St. Francis College, and St. Michael's Grammar School in various capacities. He headed the history department and was in charge of maintaining strict discipline in St. Joseph's School and College. He was a prolific writer and had various books to his credit. He believed in vocational training and taught children carpentry amongst various skills. Mr. A.M. Jonathan was a trained naval officer who served as first officer on INS Delhi and INS Vendirata. He stood third in All India Armed Forces and led the state UP contingent at Republic Day for NCC. He was a far-sighted educator beyond comparison and received prestigious Radhakrishnan Award from the President. His commitment, resilience, and dedication had strengthened the roots of the institution and inspired many educators. His mission and vision to nurture young minds with utmost care has broken the shackles of pandemic too. The school is ready to face all the unforeseen circumstances, for he had laid the foundation of this organization on an abiding rock. He set an ideal path for teachers to emerge as innovative facilitators and created an environment for students to think creatively. Today is the day to honor our beloved principal for his virtues, determination, integrity, and dedication. Our responsibility is to be good stewards, imbibing great values taught by our forerunner and focus on the dream that he aspired to fulfill. Each Founders' Day is the celebration of the joy of belonging to this glorious institution. Our tribute to our founder principal exemplifies the continuation into present day of the high standards of education that he established for the children. We embrace our past on the Founders' Day while celebrating the present and looking forward to the future. Answer duties call.
Thank you, Shraddha, for your beautiful words. Mr. A. M. Jonathan was a great leader and mentor and is still alive in our memory, and his presence can be felt even today. His principles still guide us to grow and develop.
अब आपके और हमारे बीच मंच पर मौजूद हैं विद्यालय के कुछ पुराने शिक्षकगण जो सर जॉनथन के बारे में अपने यादगार अनुभवों को हम सबके साथ साझा करना चाहेंगे।
Sir A.M. Jonathan needs no introduction in Apex. He was truly a gentleman and an acclaimed educationist. Being a founder principal, he left no stone unturned to make Apex a model institute. My journey began with him in the year 1995 when I joined Apex as a fresher. Though I have got a very short duration to work under his able guidance, but that much time gave me the opportunity to learn many valuable lessons for my life. He was a patient listener and had solution to virtually all problems. Nature-wise, he was a kind soul who was always ready to help others in need. He always taught Apex family to love and respect each other as well as to their work. He was a great visionary. If I go back in my memory lane and compare his ideas with today's NEP 2020, then can easily make out that 20 years ago he not only visualized the need of it, but also took initiative to bring revolutionary changes in education at that very time. Whether we talk about buddy system or art integration or experiential based learning, teachers were already using that under his great guidance. He was a great leader and always gave us the space to grow in a very healthy environment. As a mentor, he always suggested the best for us. Wish I could have got some more time to work under his extreme mentorship. Answer duties call.
अपने अनुभवों को हमारे साथ बांटने के लिए आप सभी शिक्षकगणों का बहुत बहुत आभार। देश प्रेम वह धागा है जिससे सभी नागरिक मोती की तरह गुथे रहते हैं। देश के प्रति देशवासियों के क्या क्या कर्तव्य होने चाहिए, इसके लिए संविधान बनाने की आवश्यकता हुई। इसी कड़ी में 26 जनवरी 1950 को देश का संविधान लागू किया गया। तब से प्रत्येक वर्ष 26 जनवरी को गणतंत्र दिवस के रूप में मनाया जाता है। इसी के चलते आज हम आपके समक्ष उपस्थित हुए हैं। हो गई है पीर पर्वत सी पिघलनी चाहिए, इस हिमालय से कोई गंगा निकलनी चाहिए। तेरे सीने में नहीं तो मेरे सीने में सही, हो कहीं भी आग लेकिन आग जलनी चाहिए। दुष्यंत कुमार की इन्हीं प्रसिद्ध पंक्तियों के साथ अब मैं कक्षा छठी की छात्रा नैन्सी वशिष्ठ को कविता वाचन के लिए मंच पर आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी।
आदरणीय प्रधानाचार्य जी एवं मेरे प्रिय अध्यापकगण और सहपाठियों को गणतंत्र दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। आज गणतंत्र दिवस के इस पावन उपलक्ष्य पर मैं नैन्सी वशिष्ठ कक्षा छठी की छात्रा आप सभी के हृदय में देश प्रेम की भावना जागृत करने हेतु आप सभी के समक्ष एक कविता लेकर प्रस्तुत हुई हूँ, जिसका शीर्षक है और भी दूं। इस कविता के कवि श्री रामावतार त्यागी जी है। यह कविता कुछ इस प्रकार है। मन समर्पित तन समर्पित और यह जीवन समर्पित, चाहता हूँ देश की धरती तुझे कुछ और भी दूं। माँ तुम्हारा ऋण बहुत है मैं यकीन चंद, किंतु इतना कर रहा फिर भी निवेदन, थाल में लाओ सजा कर भाल जब भी, कर दया स्वीकार लेना यह समर्पण। गान अर्पित प्राण अर्पित रक्त का कण कण समर्पित, चाहता हूँ देश की धरती तुझे कुछ और भी दूं। मांझ दो तलवार को लाओ न देरी, बांध दो कसकर कमर पर ढाल मेरी, भाल पर मल दो चरण की धूल थोड़ी, शीश पर आशीष की छाया धनेरी। स्वप्न अर्पित प्रश्न अर्पित आयु का क्षण क्षण समर्पित, चाहता हूँ देश की धरती तुझे कुछ और भी दूं। तोड़ता हूँ मुंह का बंधन क्षमा दो, गाँव मेरे द्वार घर आंगन क्षमा दो, आज सीधे हाथ में तलवार दे दो, और बाएं हाथ में ध्वज को थमा दो। सुमन अर्पित चमन अर्पित नीड़ का तन तन समर्पित, चाहता हूँ देश की धरती तुझे कुछ और भी दूं। चाहता हूँ देश की धरती तुझे कुछ और भी दूं। अंत में मैं इन्हीं पंक्तियों का यही विराम देती हूँ। वतन हमारा ऐसे ना छोड़ पाए कोई, वतन हमारा ऐसे ना छोड़ पाए कोई, रिश्ते हमारे ऐसे ना तोड़ पाए कोई। दिल हमारे एक है हमारी जान, हिंदुस्तान हमारा है हम है इसकी शान, हिंदुस्तान हमारा है हम है इसकी शान। जय हिंद जय भारत।
Thank you, Nancy, for your mesmerizing poem.
अब मैं गणतंत्र दिवस पर विस्तार से प्रकाश डालने के लिए कक्षा 11वीं की छात्रा दीक्षा को मंच पर बुलाना चाहूंगी।
Greetings to all the viewers on this glorious occasion of 73rd Republic Day. 72 years ago on this very day, we, the people of India, adopted a unique constitution. The constitution was propounded on the core values of justice, liberty, equality and fraternity. In fact, these were the values that guided our freedom struggle. This land and its people have cherished these ideals for time immemorial. It is the task of every generation to seek out the meaning of these values for its time. On this glorious occasion of 73rd Republic Day, I would like to uncover some of India's remarkable and distinct achievements that have made it force to reckon with. The world's largest democracy, India is seen developing in all the fields, be it science, art, culture, defense, space technology, telecommunication, research and development. Since 1950, India is moving forward and taking its rightful place in the world. First Asian Games in 1951. Asia's first nuclear reactor in 1956. Nomination in the Oscars. Green Revolution, White Revolution. First nuclear test in Pokhran. First satellite in 1975. First World Cup in 1983. Chandrayaan 1. Mars orbital mission which made India the first nation to do so in its first try. The core values of our constitution have lit our paths to development. Let me tell you in brief about some important initiatives taken by India in the last few years. Swachh Bharat or Clean India mission was initiated in 2014 with the objective to clean the streets, buildings, public places and the villages of India, thereby generating civic sense in the Indian masses. Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao focused on ensuring protection, education and empowerment of the girl child. Another feather in our nation's cap is the Fit India movement. The digital revolution in our country is developing faster than the sound of thought. India has now become one of the pioneers to inoculate a huge population in fighting the deadly coronavirus, bolstering the mass movement Make in India. As we are all set to celebrate the anniversary of our republic, let us all continue to stay on the path of constitutional morality, which Baba Saheb Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar mentioned in his speech to the Constituent Assembly on November 4, 1948, while presenting the draft of the Constitution. He clarified that constitutional morality means supremacy of the values enshrined in the Constitution. Let us all hold fast to our Constitution mantras, hoping that India will scale greater heights and be blessed with peace and prosperity. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Diksha, for your lovely words. Republic Day is the day of celebration for the entire nation. At Apex, let's celebrate this day with a melodious song sung by our talented teachers.
जैसा कोई नहीं है, अस्सी नहीं सौ दिन दुनिया घुमा है, नहीं कहीं तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं। मैं गाया जहाँ भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ थी, मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती, सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत, प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही। तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, अम्मा तुझे सलाम।
शास्त्रीय संगीत की प्रस्तुति देने के लिए आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
To show our happiness, dance is the best gesture in the Indian culture. Let's enjoy a beautiful patriotic dance performance in the form of the inter-dance competition.
ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। से आते हैं हमें तड़पाते हैं, वो चिट्ठी आती है तो पूछे जाते हैं कि घर कब आओगे, कि घर कब आओगे, लिखो कब आओगे, कि तुम बिन ये घर सूना सूना है। मैं गया जहाँ भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ थी, मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती, सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत, प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही। माँ तुझे सलाम, तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, झुके तेरे आगे सर, तेरी गोद मेरा घर है, तुझे सलाम इंडिया। झुके तेरे आगे सर, तेरी गोद मेरा घर है, तुझे सलाम इंडिया।
भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है। भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है।
मेरे देश की धरती, मेरे देश की धरती, सोना उगले उगले हीरे मोती, मेरे देश की धरती, मेरे देश की धरती।
देश मेरे मेरी जान है तू, देश मेरे मेरी जान है तू, देश मेरे मेरी शान है तू, देश मेरे मेरी शान है तू। हे वतन हमको तेरी कसम, तेरी राहों में जहाँ तक लुटा जाएंगे, भूल क्या चीज है तेरे कदमों में, हम बेटे अपने सरों पे चढ़ा जाएंगे। है वतन, मैं वतन।
हो सदते मैं जावा मेरी दिल जानिया, मैं शीश झुकावा मेरी दिल जानिया, तेरे नाम जो कर जावा कम है। तू सारे जहां से प्यारी मेरे भारत की बेटी, सारे जहां पे भारी मेरे भारत की बेटी, दिल जान है शान हमारी मेरे भारत की बेटी। जीती रहो जीतती रहो।
यहाँ हर कदम कदम पे धरती बदले
मेरे वतन ऐ वतन आबाद रहे तू, आबाद रहे तू।
आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे, आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे।
तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से, तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से। पहुँचू मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू, पहुँचू मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू। वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ मैं याद रहे तू। ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन। भारत अनोखा राग है, सौरागिनियों से सजा भारत अनोखा राग है।
सौरागिनियों से सजा भारत अनोखा राग है, ये प्यार का संगीत है,
ये शादी का गीत है, ये एकता का राग है। भारत अनोखा राग है। सौरागिनियों से सजा भारत अनोखा राग है, अनोखा राग है। भारत के इस एक तारे पे गूंज है जो जो रागिनी, सब मिल गई एक धुन बनी।
इस धुन में गाना एक
Good morning, and wish each and every Apexian a very happy Founders Day. 25th January has always been celebrated in Apex Public School as Founders Day because it is the birthday of our founding principal, Mr. A.M. Jonathan. Well, Apex Public School was founded on the 29th of July 1985, but I think the plans for the school were much beyond that date. Mr. Jonathan was the founding principal as well as the architect of this brilliant institution. He brought education to a remote part of Delhi and started, I think this was the very first school which had started the day boarding system. Many followed our example. Students who have passed out from this institution have today carved out very important places in their lives. They are on very high posts, doing extremely well, and Apex congratulates these children who have been nurtured under Mr. Jonathan's care. He was a teacher and a very able administrator. He planned every aspect of the education of children in the school and made sure that each one of them excelled. He is fondly remembered and loved by each and every child, whether they met him or did not. And he's always been spoken highly of whenever there is a discussion about him among his students, the teachers who have served in this institution, or his colleagues in other schools. Mr. Jonathan was an institution in himself. So once again, wish each one of you a very happy Founders Day as we celebrate Mr. Jonathan's birthday on this day, the 25th of January. Thank you. I also take this opportunity of wishing again every Apexian a very happy 73rd Republic Day. As you all know, India was declared a republic on the 26th of January 1950, and from then on India adopted what we call Purna Swaraj. We wish each one of you lives up to the ideals of our founding fathers, of the leaders who have brought India to what it is today. We look up to each one of you to stand tall with the country. We have been through hard times, as we all know, since the last 2 years. The COVID pandemic has almost reduced the population by a large number. People have died. Yet, India as a nation never sat back. All measures were taken by our leaders to make sure that strict measures, safe measures were taken so each one of us was safe in such a difficult time. We wish each and every Indian a very happy Republic Day. We appeal to each one of you to take measures to remain safe, to keep others safe and yourself, and with a hope that we come through the problems that we are facing soon, so that we are back to normal once again. A very happy Republic Day to each one of you. Thank you.
Strength in the word, pureness in the blood, pride in our soul, zeal in our heart. Let's salute our India on Republic Day.
अब मैं सभी विद्यार्थियों से अनुरोध करना चाहूंगी कि वे हमारे साथ जय हिंद का नारा लगाएं।
जय हिंद।